Hashtag join the bash. That's how you draft with me over the next hour. I'm going to be hopping in Battle Royale drafts, and you guys will be my co-pilot. If you guys are a YouTube member, you are eligible to drop the hashtag in the chat. Hashtag join the bash. I'll spin the wheel, and if your name comes up, I will send you the link to this stream. Last week, we had Schmo break into an office to draft. That's how good last week's show was. We'll see what today has in store for us. I'm Pete Overzet. This is the Battle Royale Bash. Let's get ready. Welcome to the Best Ball Bash. We are throwing a party. One of you guys in the chat will be hopping on stream to draft, and then we will split the $2 million prize.
We are in the 2020 Honda Civic.
I think we got to lock him up.
You're going to be able to get us Jalen Knoll to fall by staring them down in the eye right now.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do, Pete.
Lock him up.
That's my kind of guy. I am going to need a howl from you.
Hopefully none of my neighbors mind.
Oh, this is going to be my life. This is so much fun.
All right, here we go. Entries rolling in. Hashtag join the bash. Got a few new YouTube members. Joshua McAtee, fresh off of his fullback dive win in week 4. What's up, Big Dan? What is up, Crutches? Bosh, bosh, bosh. What's up, Chad Candles? What's up, Jordan? Got Ryan becoming a YouTube member. Cullen becoming a YouTube member. Good afternoon to you as well. Chunk the Deuce. That username's up there as far as saying out loud here. Chunk the Juice. Star Tours. Good luck to the Bashers. That's right. You know what? That's what this show's missing. Right now, we need to get one of these teams into the top 10 of the Battle Royale. That's what we need to do, because we've had some electric guests. We've had people calling in poolside. We've had people calling in from an office that they just broke into to draft. What we need to do to really tie all this together, to take this show to the next level, is an actual shipper. And I will tell you it's possible, because the best team that I drafted last year was drafted on camera during a Thursday afternoon recording for the Deposit Kingdom channel. That team finished second place for $20K. So it is possible. We can do it. The shipper can be drafted on a Thursday afternoon. We got Cullen becoming a YouTube member and then coming in hot with some trade questions. Or I guess it's not a trade question. Traded Gibbs and Zay for Puka and Jordan Mason. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. I think Puka's quite the prize. So I will not fault you for that. We got Ben. Just gifting $20. Very nice of you. Good luck this weekend, Pete. I need it, man. I need it. I'm ready to lock in this weekend. I've had 4 straight losing weeks on the dog app. I'm ready to turn things around. I'm not traveling this weekend. I'm going to be dialed the fuck in. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate you. A few bashes on Ben. That's right. Good guy. Believe it. Yeah, Ben, you were who I was DMing with the masterclass, right? You're all up and running there on the masterclass. Love to hear it. Aw, look at Josh. Gifting 5 memberships as well. Thank you, sir. 5 new people eligible to join the bash. This is what we're going to do now that I'm actually getting better at hosting this show. I'll spin 2 names. We'll go in order that the names come up, but we'll keep a steady stream going so there isn't quite the lag in between guests, so we can get people in the hopper ready to go when these drafts are done. What's up, Chris? Best day of the week. Ben's enjoying the masterclass. What's up, Garage? Josh says 3 of 4 positive weeks on the dog app. Maybe I need to re-listen to the masterclass. That's what I need to do. Show's canceled. I'm going to throw on my earbuds and listen to myself talk about how to play the Battle Royale at a high level. All right, we got 19 entries. You can continue to let these entries trickle in. All you have to do is put your name in once. You'll be in the drawing for the rest of the spins throughout the show. But let's get a couple names rolling, get some links flying. Let's draft some teams. Who do we got? Be careful of the slow roll. Mike Deck 22 can't say I recognize this username. So I'm going to be meeting Mike Deck 22 for the first time. Mike, as usual, easiest place to message me is probably on Discord. You can @ me on Twitter as well. Discord, beautiful. All right. Let's spin again. So this will be for after Mike. This will be who's going to come on after Mike. Who do we got now? The Achievers. My guy, shit. Yeah, the Achievers. Love to see it. Message me as well on Discord, sir. And I'll get you the link to hop on after Mike here. Let's see what we got going on in the Underdog lobby. All right, Mike, just got your DM. Let me get you the link here, brother. There you go. Aw, shit, yeah. Shit, yeah. My guy, shit. Let's go Achievers. Let's do it. All right. What do we got going on the screen here? Battle Royale this week. I believe same as last week, 64,308 entrants, 50K to first, 10th place, 10% of first place, 5K. We can deal with that. We can deal with that. All right, we got Mike in the hopper. I'm sending the link to Shit Yeah. Shit Yeah, hop on as we're winding down here with Mike. Let me get my my stuff all situated here for the big reveal. And there he is, wearing his Eagles hat. It's Mike. Welcome, sir.
What's up, man? How we doing?
Doing good, doing good. I feel like we've had like multiple Eagles fans over the past few weeks on the stream. Are you born and bred?
Oh yeah, diehard. I was at the game the other day with the block field goal touchdown. It was awesome.
Okay. All right. All right. You know, I was a little I'm a little pissed off at the Eagles. I had the Jalen Hurts double stack on DraftKings last week and forgot to have him with Dallas Goedert. So that didn't end well for me. What's the current state of the Eagles for fantasy from your boots on the ground perspective?
Well, I do get them right every single year because I watch every single snap of everything. And of all my drafts this year, I have 0 Eagles. It's like you just see it coming. Like you just know.
Wow.
They're doing the Chiefs thing from last year where it's like,
Yeah.
We will not take any risks. We will just win by the skin of our teeth and a little bit of luck. And yeah, we're not throwing AJ the ball unless we're down 14.
Do you think I saw some chatter, obviously everyone wondering if they would trade him in season. You think he's going anywhere?
No chance. He's awesome. He's awesome. But like
Yeah.
the sickest thing when you go to the games, like you get the, or I guess if you watch all 22, it's the same thing. Devontae is like the sickest receiver you have ever seen that you don't hear much about. Like he's literally open every single route.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely underutilized. That is for sure. They would easily be the best wide receivers on a lot of teams in the NFL. Tell me a little bit about your underdog play. Are you in these Battle Royale streets or what's the deal?
Oh no, this will be my first Battle Royale ever.
Really?
All season long. Got into it watching you guys Swolecast. Like I had some rehab stuff I had to do for some injuries I had. So I was just like walking everywhere for like months. And yeah, you guys got me into it last year. I did it all summer, all off season. Love it.
Nice. So did you what were your contests of choice? Did you max BBM or what were you into?
No, I mean I did probably every other tournament. Just like advanced. I mean, you could tell me, like, if you had to do it for a living, would you even do BBM if it wasn't content related stuff?
I probably would. But my volume would be a lot less. But yeah, I certainly wouldn't be streaming them all. That's the case. But no, there's certainly much better tournaments to play. So I hear you for sure. Yeah, people are saying you are, if you're part of the Swolecast tree, does that mean you consider yourself part of David Kitchen's tree?
Sure. Everyone is. Everyone's just a little sperm on his tree.
A little sperm on his tree. All right. Well, fortunately, we have teams to draft here. Maybe unfortunately, I was going to say your Eagles are on the slate. Are you going to take the same approach that you do in season long in this draft right now and just X out all the Eagles, or will you consider them in this draft?
Let's see. Yeah, this is going to be a shitty week for them for sure, unless something just breaks very, very awkward against Broncos defense, like the way that they're going to line up and how poorly the O-line's playing. Yeah, we're not taking Eagles unless you overrule me.
I am not going to overrule anyone. I'm just here to co-pilot, to press the buttons, but I want, especially like, man, this is your draft. This is your one draft. This is a special moment. You said this is your first ever Battle Royale draft.
It is. Okay.
All right. We're not going to mess this up then. So we do have the 1-2 here. Jonathan Taylor, Gibbs, Achane, Amon-Ra St. Brown in the top 4 there. Do you have a favorite of these top ones?
JT, one of my highest exposures of the year.
Okay. Well, no guarantee we get him because he does have the 101 ADP. So JGFC might take him, but JGFC is known for being a bit of a wild card. So he might not go Jonathan Taylor here.
I love the leftover Dolphins. What do you think?
Yeah, let's see. Well, let's see what JGFC does, and then we can. I've been clicking. I mean, I've only done a couple of drafts, but Jalen Waddle has been a guy I've definitely been getting to. Let's see what we got going here, though. JGFC, what's you gonna do? JGFC always stuns me with some of his selections. I think. Okay, he goes Achane. So should we get your guy Jonathan Taylor?
Absolutely.
You said he's your most drafted guy in season long?
I think he's my second or third, yeah.
Nice. How's your overall portfolio looking?
Oh, real good for now. CMC and JT are my two of my 3 highest, I think, across like all formats. So yeah, good start.
There you go. What any other late round hits for you, or any other big exposures?
I think it'll go well. I have an absolute metric crap ton of Darius Slayton in the last couple rounds, so that should break right.
Yeah, pretty favorable turn of events there.
Way too much Rashid Shaheed. not well so far.
So did you get psyops by Davis on that one?
I was before him.
Okay,
he was probably just watching all my drafts.
That's right. I mean, Davis definitely, he's never been known to steal ideas from anyone else. So yeah, I doubt that was the case there.
All right, give me your little strategy here. At what point do you see the QBs as super flat this week? Because I took a piece earlier just in case.
Yeah, Fields is obviously the top guy here with that matchup against the Cowboys, but I mean, Daniels with the Q tags way down here at 30.4. It's extremely flat. Any week that Jared Goff's the QB3, it's a pretty flat week.
Yep. All right.
So yeah, we'll be looking here at 2-5. We start with Jonathan Taylor. Might have like the McBride decision, Nico, Igbuka, Chase, but this is honestly we can scroll. I mean, this is the spot. Any guys you want here, we can do. What do you think?
Love Nico.
Nico just went. I jinxed that.
McBride, you could put McBride in the queue just in case.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I think it's just McBride.
Yeah, let's grab McBride
big
here.
Drop off after.
Yes. I hate that is true with Mr. Brock Bowers here sitting at an ADP of 22.6, but Mr. Brace Bowers, as I've learned we're now calling him, he's not the player I thought I was drafting. I'll tell you that much, Mike.
Agreed. What do you think for flex this week?
You mean for I think, normally you're looking for 2 running backs. I could see some 3 wide receiver builds this week just because running back is more thin. We're back on the clock. Igbuka, Scatabo, Chase.
I think we can cue Scatabo.
Yeah, we'll cue Scatabo here. Pretty nice. I mean, I didn't even realize he had 25 rushing attempts last week.
I get forced into watching all their games too, just because of geographic, being around in that market. But yeah, he's gonna be good.
Are you a red zone guy, or you grinding the individual games?
Nah, individual games for sure.
Yeah, okay. You're an interesting cat here. Just individual games, no DFS season long. You're a purist.
We got the season long like regular stuff, but used to do tons of DFS. Now it's just sports betting. That's taking the place.
What kind of do you like doing parlays and stuff? Or are you just betting sides, or what are you doing?
we'll get the parlays and all the individuals in there too. Because like I generally do pretty damn well with the props, but parlays are just ridiculous in general. So as long as you bet the individual ones and get them right, it goes pretty well.
You sound like you're disciplined with your play.
Now, yeah. No, not 10 years ago. No.
Yeah.
Especially coming from a poker background and just firing at everything all the time.
Yeah. Okay. Poker background. What did you play professionally? Just recreationally?
Yeah, I still do. I still coach and play.
Coach? Where do you do like a training site or in person?
No, just everything's been digital like forever. Like I just coach like just everywhere, all across the world. People come to me. A lot of word of mouth and stuff.
Nice. Do you have a website? You want to promote your poker training services?
No, it's fine. I have enough business as is.
Wow, look at you. You're a cool cat here. So is that your primary source of income is poker coaching?
Yeah. Trying to get far away from playing because I've been doing it, for 20 years straight, and it does get old. So building some tools and stuff in the background to hopefully, exit playing.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I always when I talk to Brian on Lulz, it's always the same thing where he's just like so scarred from playing for so long that he never even wants to talk about it.
Yes.
Your favorite quarterback in the entire world, Jalen Hurts, is here. Jalen Waddle, if we missed out on
I like Waddle a lot. Or Tet. I'm gonna have a hard time not saying Waddle. Yeah. Let's go Waddle.
All right, we'll go Waddle here. All right, so we got Jonathan Taylor, Cam Scatabo, Jalen Waddle. We'll see what JJFC does here. And then we can figure out what the quarterback selection is going to be. So you said you're building some poker tools. Okay, Goff goes. Do you want both? You want Tet and Waddle in that same game?
Yes. Dolphins have no corners, and somehow it's not showing up yet. And hopefully this is the week.
All right, there you go. So we got our two running backs, Taylor, Scatabo. We got McBride, Waddle, Tetaroya, McMillan. Mike Robb says this dude is way too grounded to be from the kitchen tree here. Yeah, you got your shit together in a way that would make kitchen blush. That's for sure.
It is funny with him knowing more ball this year. Just the different dynamic that makes.
Yeah, as Davis has said a few times, it's unfortunate, really. Luckily, the kitchenness is still there, despite knowing a little bit more ball. Not that much has actually changed.
Oh, your overview had me crying. This most recent one that was very well done.
Oh, thank you. The overviews, I always have a blast working on those. All right, but we gotta figure out what our quarterback is going to be here.
I'm good with any of the three. I'm having a really hard time picking between them.
For stacking.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to look, obviously none of them are going to have a high draft percentage because their ADPs are all fairly low. So all of them strike me as pretty good picks there. Kyler will obviously be the most popular, but even him at 34.9 is certainly in play. So you decide which one do you like the most?
I think we go Kyler just from ball knower perspective. Tennessee is good against the run, and Cardinals can't run, so he's going to have to run himself and air it out. So I think I like that.
I love you are plugged into like the DVP stuff and the individual matchups, and you're not even playing DFS. I feel like your talents are going to waste here.
I love the game. I just love it.
Incredible. All right, let's take Kyler here. So we stack up Kyler with McBride. We got Jonathan Taylor, Cam Scatabo, Jalen Waddle, Tetaroya, McMillan. How do you feel about your first ever Battle Royale squad?
I'd be inclined to say I like it, but I have no idea because I don't do it. So you got to tell me.
No, I think it's a good squad here. Nothing too out of the ordinary. We kind of stuck with ADP, but then we scroll down for Kyler here. Maybe just because we were pretty close to ADP through 5 rounds, we go like Tua or a naked quarterback or Bryce instead. But this is just a solid ass team, dude.
Nice. I was hoping to get on one of the bashes this summer because if we got in a woo, I have both sizes for my actual dogs. But
hey, no, it's here. I can make it happen here real easily. So Jonathan Taylor's ADP is 1.5. And Mike, we got him at pick 2. I mean, the
Buy me a
value
little
on
time.
that
I have to find
selection.
them.
All right, go find them. I'm gonna get you big screen here. While Mike's doing that, I am gonna spin because we got shit. Yeah, the Achievers. We're gonna get him up on stage right after this. This is who's gonna be after the Achievers here. So we'll spin again here for our third draft for today.
Early.
Cullen, who just recently became a YouTube member today, who just recently traded for Puka Nakua in his home league, is now going to be a guest on the Battle Royale Bash. Colin, let me know the best way to get you this link while Mike gets his dogs.
All right,
here.
which size of woo do we want?
I want the biggest of woo possible right here, man.
All right, come here, bub.
What kind of dog we got here?
A golden doodle. It's probably the biggest one you've ever seen.
you are struggling here. Here we go.
Give him the woo.
What's this good dog's name?
Hurley. It's good. 120 pounds.
120 pounds. Did you say Hurley or Curly?
Hurley with an H.
Hurley, 120-pound Hurley. You love to see it. You love to see it. That's a good dog. Now you got a smaller one for us?
Got a little woo. Little 10-pound guy.
What's his name?
Nugget.
Hurley and Nugget. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the big time. Mike, it was great drafting with you. Great meeting with you. If this team finishes in the top 200, do you think you'll have the bug and start drafting some VRs?
Of course.
Okay. All right. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Well, Mike, it was great meeting you. Best of luck with the poker and the best ball bags and your Eagles.
Thanks, man. You're crushing it.
All right. Appreciate it, man. We'll see you next time. All right. Achievers, look at you in the car. I always like to know the backstory when we're in the car. What's the story today?
No, just working, Pete. You know, got to get out there and grind, bud.
That's right. So were you in the office and then, or are you just out on the road for your job?
Oh, on the road for the job, sales sort of thing. So driving around all day.
Yeah. What do you sell?
At the moment, spirits.
Ooh, like alcoholic spirits?
Yeah.
Okay. My daughter April keeps talking about ghosts nonstop. So when I hear spirits, my first frame of reference right now is ghosts. But I figured you weren't selling something related to ghosts. No.
Well, no.
So what's a best seller right now? What are the people drinking these days?
Oh, Fireball from me. That's kind of the main ticket.
Really? Fireball's still going strong.
Apparently.
Nice. Okay. So what do you go? So you're going to bars and trying to do like wholesale kind of sales, or how does that work?
Yeah, bars, stores, whole hybrid sort of thing. Yeah, all over the place.
Have you thought about just knocking on doors to frat houses and seeing if they're interested in Fireball?
I'm actually around the corner from several of those. It's probably not a bad idea.
There you go. I think that's cut out the middleman. Just go straight to the source.
Absolutely.
Well, excited to draft with you. Have we done shows together? I recognize you from the Deposit Kingdom and ship chasing, of course, over the years, but I don't know if we've done a show together.
No, first time on stream. I did a little short stream with Cullen and Sean on RotoViz a couple years ago. But
that's right. What did you have like a high finish in the FFPC contest?
No, it was one of the smaller underdogs. I don't even remember what it was. Chihuahua, one of those, something like that.
Wow. So some people will put a win in their bio and you can't even remember the name of the contest you did well in. That's how suave you are. There you go. Don't worry. Yes, I will get I'm going to get the updated banners going here. I've been trying to be better about that so people know who our guests are. Have you been? I'm pretty sure I've seen the ship chasing Discord. You'll post some screenshots and stuff. You've been drafting battle royales, right?
Oh yeah. We dabble. Not a maxer, but a dabbler.
And I know, see, with you, like sometimes my guests, I have no clue, where they're coming from, their style of play. I know you're a RotoViz guy through and through. I kind of know some of your styling. I mean, we got the 101 here, so we'll get to take whoever you want. I feel like from a RotoViz guy, I need to hear I need a state of the union on Brock Bowers. I mean, how are we feeling about Brock? I'm sure you have as much as I do, if not more.
Yeah, I think we're sitting on 30% Brock. It's not a great number to look at through the first few weeks, but it's okay. He's gonna get there. Talent wins out, right? That's the
We just,
play.
I just want that goddamn brace off his knee, man. That's what I need.
Yeah.
I just want it
Doesn't need
off.
that weighing him down. That's for sure.
Who's your 101 this week?
Woo, I mean, JT's a fine pick, but let's do old Gibbs. Let's go with Gibbs.
I like it. Yeah, Gibbs, man. That game, the Lions have a nearly 30-point team total here. I mean, that it's just the Bengals defense so bad. It's hard not to click these Lions when they're there.
Yeah, as a Cincinnatian, it is a rough watch these last few weeks.
Is that where you're based out of, Cincy?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Northern Kentucky, practically Cincinnati. I'm about 6 blocks from the Ohio River.
Do you work at all on Sundays? Because I feel like trying to sell Fireball right after a Bengals loss would also be a recipe for success.
I work from home, taking care of my kids on the weekend, sort of deal.
Nice. How old are your kids? Just lost you for a second. Don't worry. We have a few minutes until we pick. I can't have the situation like with our guy Chase.
Back?
Okay,
Sorry.
you're back. You're back. Yeah.
Got a phone call in the middle of that there. Oh, now the mic's not working.
No, I can hear you. Or maybe it's your audio. That's right. He didn't like me asking about. Are you back?
No.
Oh no, he did really drop off here. We got to get him back. Do you think if we win, I think if this team wins Battle Royale, free Fireball for everybody.
Did we make it back? All right, we're back.
You're back.
Sorry, somebody called me in the middle, and it just messed everything up.
How do you answer that call if someone's like, "What are you doing right now?" And you're like, "Well, I'm actually in my car drafting a fantasy team with this guy who's streaming right now."
Yeah. Oh boy, now they're texting me. Yeah. Well, sorry.
Yeah, they're just gonna have to wait. The business is calling here. All right, let's think about this 2-3 turn here. Henry, McBride, Scatabo, Chase, Warren, Fields, QJ, Genty, or any kind of scroll. What do you want to do?
Like a little McBride Genty maybe. How's that feel?
I like it. Let's do a little. We'll get a little scroll down to Genty here. Gibbs, McBride, and Genty, and I like doing stuff like this where it's like Nico, McBride, Henry are going to be paired with the 101 a ton. So doing like one differentiated pairing there is nice. So scrolling down to Genty looks good to me.
And I'm an elite tight end, bro. So hard to pass on McBride there.
Dude, trust me. I feel as someone who I think has had like 40 to 50% elite tight end every week in the BRs. It's been a tough hill to die on, but we're one of the last remaining soldiers right there with you, man. J Mike here says, feel like these folks winning the bash are putting themselves in precarious situations each week. I mean, I personally love it because I get to be, here uninterrupted, and you guys are thrust into having to draft in the real world. It's very entertaining for me.
I'm just glad it was a customer, not a boss. So I can ignore that for a little bit.
That's great. That is great. How do people ever ask for a sample when you're selling? They're like, hey, let me try the product here before I agree, or is it just understood everyone knows what Fireball tastes like?
People still like the reminder of what it tastes like. So, it goes a little ways to pass some shots around from time to time.
There you go. I did, while you were getting that call, I did promise the chat free Fireball if we get first place with this team. Are you on board with that?
I can help with that.
Okay. I will. God, nothing would make me more happy than a week from now ripping a Fireball shot on stream to celebrate with you after winning 50,000. That sounds like a lovely follow-up to this.
Absolutely.
All right, so now the pressure's on. It's not just 50,000. It's a Thursday afternoon Fireball shot that's on the line for me here. You know what's really good news for both of us? We can't select Brock Bowers because We need 2 wide receivers and a quarterback, and we've already filled our tight end spot.
It's a great thing. It's a great time.
All right, so quarterback and wide receiver here could certainly take Waddle or Tetaroya. We can scroll for anyone, set up a stack, grab a quarterback. What do you want to do?
I want to keep betting on Tetaroya to finally have that big breakout week. It's coming, right, Pete? Like 2 TDs. It's got to be there, right there.
8 or more targets in every game this year. And who do you want to take with our 5th round pick?
Ooh. You got any wide receiver leans, sir? I can't.
I don't mind scrolling here. I mean, JMO with Gibbs is fun with that total. I'm still in on like a Ladd or Keenan this week as leverage off the QJ stuff.
Do a little JMO and then Goff closer.
Ooh, I like it. Or Goff might be gone.
Oh, then let's maybe not do that.
No, he's not. He's not. He's not, but he might go. Here, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Goff first.
Yeah, that works.
All right. I think I snuck that in at the last second here. As I caused Underdog to glitch by making that at the very last second. We'll see if we can still get JMO. JMO has been starting to get drafted in the few of the ones that I was doing earlier. We do have a question.
There's a defense he can get behind. It's definitely the Bengals.
That's right. Yeah, we are getting a little. It's so funny how we get the local flair from the people drafting, because we just had Mike, right? And he's like, I'm not touching the Eagles. They play the most boring brand and unfantasy friendly brand of football possible. Then you come in and you're like, we are slamming the Lions because they're playing the Bengals. So the biases in both directions are seeping in here. We do have a question from Trevor. Do you want to confirm that you are not drafting and driving and simply sitting in a parked car?
I don't know if you can see the P for park, but we're past due on maintenance. We got some maintenance reminders popping up, but we are in park.
I like how you got ahead of that, because like it is the internet. It's in the same way if you post like a screenshot from your phone and you're at like 1% battery, everyone's like, charge your phone. It's like if you show your dashboard and you didn't say everything, everyone would be like, dude, maintenance required, like doesn't seem too safe, bro. Yeah, car maintenance and Fireball if he wins. That's right. That's right. Chris likes the JMO idea. Let's see if we can get him here. JT selecting Waller. I selected Waller in the 6th round of a dog bowl draft I did earlier on the fantasy live stream. That was in a 12-person draft, but getting Waller, that's a cheeky little scroll here on the 6-mans. Let's see. Should we think about a backup plan if JMO does go?
We could do that. What are we working with?
He does go. So we're looking. We're going to do a Goff Gibbs stack, which is unconventional, but I don't think in like a super dumb way. I think we can pull it off.
Do we want to get real gross and backstack with T?
Ooh,
I mean, it's disgusting. It's very disgusting.
That is disgusting. I mean, he'll be very low owned. Is that the way you want to go, or you want to do something else?
I mean, I'm open to ideas. I don't know. Have you posted your
you know what? I'm going to do that right after the show. I mean, you could do Pittman opposite Genty if you wanted.
I like Pittman. I like Pittman. Let's do that because we got Genty. Yeah.
That's probably a little more prudent there. ADP of 34.4. All right.
That's a ticket.
How do you think about this team? Goff.
I feel good about it. I might have drafted the same team last night, so let's double ship it.
Oh my God! Can you imagine if we duped ourselves? Let's see here. This is unfortunate that we couldn't get JMO, because then shots of JMO, some Jameson there would have been absolutely on brand. Achievers, it was great drafting with you. I do think we're going to probably see an uptick in afternoon drinking within this audience because of your subliminal messaging. Any other final words here before we get Cullen up on stage?
No, pleasure, Pete. Thanks for having me on, bud. Cheers, man.
Yeah, we'll be in touch about the celebration next week when this one ships. We'll see you, man.
Cheers.
All right, we're going to bring Cullen up on stage here. Let's get a spin, though, for after his draft. Let's see who else is going to be joining us on stream. Juddson Baldwin. Juddson, shoot me a message on Discord or Twitter. I'll get you that link. But up now, we got Cullen. Welcome to the show. I've seen you down in the StreamYard hopper. You've been moving around. You've been walking. You've been on the go. Where are you at right now?
Honestly, just walking around the neighborhood trying to get some steps in, man.
Dude, I like that. That's been kind of my move. I've been recently, if I have like a call or something, I'm going out on a walk, doing the call out on a walk. So I like your style here.
Yeah, it's literally anytime, you guys get up on stream, it's like perfect time for a lunch break. And I was like, you know what? The bash is on. Let me just see if I can get lucky. And sure enough, here I am.
There you go. And you're a YouTube new YouTube member as of today, correct?
As of today, I was like, man, that's the only way I could chat. So I was just like, all right, I'll join for $3.99 or whatever it was and jumped in.
See, I got you. The people who just cannot be denied a post in the chat. That's how I get your $3.99 here and now. Look at you on a nice walk on a lovely day. Where are you based out of?
Austin, Texas. It's not as lovely as you might look because it's hot, man.
I am laughing. Jeremy does make the good point. Occasionally your head will block out the sun, but sometimes the sun is just beaming straight into the stream.
I got it. I'm going straight to a bench. Shade is on the way. I am so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. That's the pleasure of this show, are all the different backdrops we get here.
To be fair, I'm just trying to block out the fact that I'm wearing a New Orleans Saints hat.
Oh no. Are you from New Orleans, or how did that hat end up on your head?
Yeah, I'm a diehard Saints fan for forever now, so can't complain.
Yeah, so what's the boots on the ground take? Are they going to bounce back here in the Dome versus the Giants?
Honestly, I could see it, but I think I hope Kamara does, just so we could trade him, just so we get some more leverage to trade him, because honestly, we just need assets and we need draft picks. So I think if Kamara has a great game, I could see him, ending up on the Chiefs or maybe reunited with Peyton on the Broncos, something like that.
Yes. Real quick here, Juddson. Hey, how do I send a message on Discord? You can DM me. My username is just Peter Overzet. So you can find me on there. If you want, you could tag me in the general portion of the Deposit Kingdom. Just tag me in any channel, and then I can see that tag and DM you. That's probably easiest if you're having a hard time finding my username. Let's see here. Yeah, Mike Robb says, lifelong Saints fan. Should we start a GoFundMe for this guy?
I'm not going to tell you not to.
So let's see here. You're in Austin, Texas. You're a Saints fan. We got the 1-5 here. What do you do for work?
I work in software sales, basically working with a lot of different small business owners, essentially just organize their business through the software that I offer.
Are you interested in teaming up with a young man from Cincinnati who sells spirits? Because I feel like you could maybe take his business to the next level.
Always, man. Any new business is welcome. I can't get on board with the Fireball if you guys do, in fact, win that one from the last one, because I haven't had Fireball since college, and I'm not going to start anytime soon.
Okay, that's fair. You understand from my perspective, if I win $50,000, that I'm also willing to kind of break my no Fireball stance of multiple decades.
I can sympathize with it. It's fair. I understand.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure, I don't want to be judged for my Fireball consumption excitement, but it'd be celebratory.
Honestly, you might be able to help me, man. I did drop in the chat earlier a trade that I made.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it's half PPR. I'm 4-0. I have McCaffrey, Gibbs. I traded for Derrick Henry last week because that's my boy. So I had McCaffrey, Gibbs, and Derrick Henry, and I lost Tyreek Hill, who was my wide receiver 1.5 PPR. And I was like, you know what? I have 3 top dogs, in my opinion, at running back. So I traded away Gibbs and Zay for Puka and Jordan Mason, and I'm not sure how to feel about it just yet.
Okay, well, we can get back to that, but we are on the clock here at 1-5. Hampton, Barkley, JSN, Garrett Wilson.
JSN.
Okay, Snap says JSN. Love it. He has been balling out this year. what was your enthusiasm for JSN?
I think Sam Darnold's really good against the blitz, and Todd Bowles only knows how to blitz. So I feel like he's gonna have to dump it off a little bit quick. So I feel like the targets are gonna be there. Obviously, I just hopeful for the touchdown. I think.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's almost kind of like a tight end, or like not a tight end, but like a Trey McBride type, where it's just like the volume's gonna be there, and then you just want that touchdown to like supercharge the fantasy day.
Exactly.
Barkley, Pickens, Henry, speak of the devil, McBride, Nico, Igbuka. Who do you like?
Let's go Pickens, and we'll have a scroll at running back.
All right, here we go. My man's already thinking about scrolls. We're gonna go JSN and Pickens. Already, we're trying to recreate what happened last week, where your first two picks needed to be Puka and Amon-Ra. You needed the two wide receivers. So is this week's Puka, Amon-Ra, JSN, and Pickens?
I can only hope, man, because I have I'm not trying to dupe myself just yet. So, but I don't. The only one I don't have is Amon-Ra and JSN start, and I haven't. That's the one I want to have, but I haven't been fortunate enough to get it just yet.
So you draft a lot of battle royales regularly?
This is my first year doing a lot of drafts. I did 100. I did 100 in season long.
Yep.
Advancing 20%, so that feels pretty decent. I won cover 4 in week 2,
Nice.
so that felt pretty good. And then, to be fair, I'm doing so many BRs this week because I had an 8-leg, 8-leg parlay that I won with the what was it, Bo Nix the free token for Bo Nix,
Yeah.
And I got like $400 of credit in that, so I was just like, all right, BR, let's go.
Dude, there you go. Look at that. Love to hear. I was gonna try to pull this up. I think I have the week 2 here. Cover 4. Are you big sleep Baugh?
That is me, sir. That is me.
What is this username? Big sleep Baugh 6?
Yeah, that's internal joke, man. Internal joke.
Okay. I just want to look at this squad here. Yeah, 2K, Mahomes, Cook, Jamar Chase, Neighbors, Amon-Ra, Kelsey. Oh yeah, you are the wide receiver, bro. The Chase, Neighbors, Amon-Ra, St. Brown week.
Look, I honestly, and I'm looking at that. I'm like, man, 3 wide receivers, 1 running back felt really good. Why isn't that a thing? Like why? I've dabbled in a couple of 3 wide receiver sets on BR, but not many.
I like it. No, I mean, hey, if it's working for you, now we just got to make sure we find the other receiver who goes for 30 this week, along with JSN and Pickens. All right, we're about to be on the clock for the 3-4 turn. Depending on what this drafter does, Scatabo, Tyler Warren, Fields, QJ, Genty, Bowers. He goes Genty. Who stands out to you?
Tyler Warren does.
Let's do it. Tyler Warren here. We got the 0 RB start, JSN, Pickens, and Tyler Warren here. Where do you think you want to go with this 4th round pick?
Man, I'm a big LSU guy, so it's hard. I understand that the Chargers have, a pretty decent secondary, even though they're banged up. But man, I love me some Jaden Daniels.
I love it, man. I mean, it's just like his price is just silly if he plays.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let's do it. I mean, I'm never going to complain or push back on taking Jaden Daniels, especially because his draft percentage should stay in check until we get news that he is going to play. But we're already almost a third of the way filled. All right, we're going to take Jaden Daniels here. We need him back. Football needs him back in our lives.
And it's unfortunate because I have a lot of Terry in season long. And I honestly thought once he got paid, it would be nice. But my highest drafted player is actually Debo.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I took a stand on Debo. So I was like, I felt good about Debo and James Cook. So working out so far.
I was going to say, your portfolio must be looking pretty good if those are your 2 guys.
Yeah, and I actually ended up fading Neighbors and Tyreek Hill. So those feel good now. Not,
nice.
Always feel bad for injuries, but.
All right, Crutches, I think this is an inside reference to your to your profession. What's his dial count for the day today?
Oh God, I'm only at 30 dials for the day.
30 dials. Okay. How many BR drafts? More BR drafts or more dials today for you?
I plead the fifth.
There you go. There you go. Hey, this isn't gotcha journalism. Faded Tyreek Hill, but had him as wide receiver 1 on his first place team. He didn't have Tyreek Hill on this one.
But no. In my management league,
in
it's
the management
auction
league.
draft.
Yeah.
It was an auction draft, and I ended up my big three were Josh Allen, Derrick Henry, and CMC, and Tyreek Hill in the auction draft was real cheap actually. So.
You know what? Can I be completely honest? When you asked this season long or referenced the season long trade, when you hopped on, I did not think you were going to be like an underdog grinder. Like I just assumed if you were talking season long that you weren't DFS pilled. But what I'm learning is you're just a man of many talents.
I love football. I kind of just figured, man, I'm not terrible at fantasy football. I don't win. I do good as far as scoring a lot of points throughout the season. I always choke in like week 16 and 17 for some odd reason, but I figured maybe that translates to good underdog. So we'll see.
There you go. I will let you know if you want Debo as your third wide receiver with Daniels, he will be here at 5'5", or we could grab our first running back or another wide receiver.
What's the running backs that are left?
Yeah, it's getting bleak. Javonte, Kamara, Woody Marks, Kenneth Walker, Rashad White, Dobbins. It doesn't sound like Chuba Hubbard missed practice again today. Rico's going to start to become a pretty fun scroll here.
Him and Rashad White.
Yep. Yeah, Rashad White, ADP of 35.7, not getting selected too much.
I mean, I'm not going to – if this is his last game ever, let me just get Kamara. Just maybe he gets traded after he dominates.
So you mostly broke up, but I'm pretty sure you said if this is Kamara's last game, you want to go out with a bang with him on this Battle Royale team. Did I get that correct?
That's it.
Okay, here we go. Are there actual trade rumors swirling? You're the first I'm hearing of this. Is this actually a thing?
No, this is me actually, trying to speak it into existence.
Okay, I was going to say I haven't heard one report, and you're over here being like, this is his last game with the Saints.
Look, the Saints are trading for guys that are on IR. Anything is possible.
That's right. They could use another Devon Vele. All right, we have a final pick here. Do you want to go with a 2 running back build or a 3rd wide receiver?
Man, that's tough. That is real tough. Let's go scroll at running back and
quick.
White, Rashad White.
Shit, we didn't get it in time.
Did we get Debo then?
I did get Debo for you. That was
hey, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Here's the thing. I would have clicked White if we had more time, but I will just say the symmetry, or I should say the poetry of you loving Debo and you winning the cover 4 with a 3 wide receiver team. I feel like it was destiny for us.
That's it. I'll take a win in a battle royale with the same setup.
Here we go. Here's the team: Jaden Daniels, Alvin Kamara, JSN, George Pickens, Debo Samuel, Tyler Warren. How do you feel?
Not bad, honestly. Not bad.
Yeah. Fun squad here. And people are saying that you are going to be their go-to insider if Kamara gets traded next week.
I'm actually his agent, just undercover,
That's right. So those 30 dials you made today were actually to all the other NFL teams.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, it was great. Great meeting you, Cullen. Congratulations on acquiring Puka. Congratulations on just drafting the shipper in the Week 5 BR. Any final words here?
No, sir, man. Y'all have a great rest of y'all's day, everybody, and good luck this weekend.
All right, you too, man. We'll catch you later. All right, welcoming to the stage, Judd. Judd, are you wearing scrubs, or is that just a nice collared shirt? Uh-oh. I feel like we're having technical difficulties already here.
What's happening?
Oh, okay. Do we got you, Judd? Are you good?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay, what's going on, man?
Not much. Just getting out of work.
Now, I was gonna say,
Short
are
day
you
today.
wearing scrubs?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have our first, person from the medical services industry here. What do you do?
I'm a PA at a gastroenterology office.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Where are
So,
you based out of?
Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Okay, all right, awesome. And
Mhm.
does your job allow you to sneak in any drafts or content, or is this kind of a off the clock thing for you?
This is off the clock for sure. Thursday's a little short day for me, so it kind of works out good that the bash is on Thursdays.
All right, love to hear it. So have you been drafting BR teams this year?
Yeah, probably about 10 a week, and then I try to do some of the smaller contests as well.
Very nice. Any sweats so far this year, or are they eluding you?
I got 26th was the best I got. I think it was not last week, but the week before. So
26. That's nothing to sneeze at. That's nice.
yeah, I was pretty happy with it.
What was the? Do you remember the squad?
It was when you had to have Taylor and Mason.
Gotcha. Yeah. So 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Very nice.
I had St. Brown. I'm a big Lions fan, so try to sneak the
Okay.
Lions in when I can.
All right. Are you from Michigan, or how did you arrive at Detroit fandom?
Yeah, from Michigan, and then moved to Arizona and then New Mexico after college. So been gone for a while.
All right. Real quick before this draft starts here, I'm going to spin once more. We can do one more draft here after Judd. Get one more of you guys on here today. Let's see who we got. Jordan. I believe Jordan. I believe on. Was it 2 weeks ago? But we can do some repeat guests here. Jordan, shoot me a message again. I believe your kid was homesick last time. But Judd, you said you're a Lions fan.
Here we go.
And Amon Ra is here at 1-4. Is that the click?
Yes, absolutely.
This is a good joke here from Chris. He wants to know, does working in gastroenterology make Judd more comfortable with gross plays in DFS?
It does.
There you go.
I get to I get to talk about gross stuff all day, so we can scroll here at the end.
That's what I like to hear. All right, let's see what we're going to have here at 2-3. We get Amon Ra at pick 4. I think my first click of him today. So that works out well to get him. JSN, Garrett Wilson, Pickens, Henry, McBride, Nico, depending what these two players do in front of us. McBride goes. Do you like the
I like Henry.
Go ahead. Let's do Henry. All right. Any worry about no Lamar with him, or is that actually a bonus in your mind?
I think they're gonna need him. He's got to start getting some more work.
All right. I like it. The volume will certainly be there. So we start Derrick Henry, Amon Ra, and we'll get it going here. Did you draft a lot of season-long teams?
Yeah, this was probably my highest volume year. I think I started doing best ball like 2-3 years ago, so I've tried to increase a little bit. A lot of the side contests, maybe 30 BBMs.
Nice. Who's your most drafted player this year?
Tootin, Egbuka, Bowers, Warren, I'd say.
Okay. All right, man. This is just a stream or a steady stream of people with way too much Brock Bowers exposure on the show today. One little news nugget that's unfortunate for one of the teams we just drafted with Achievers is Michael Pittman popped up on the injury report just now with a hamstring injury. Interesting. Egbuka, Tyler Warren, speak of the devil, Quentin Johnston, Genty, Bowers, Hurts, Ferguson. Anyone you like?
I like Egbuka and Warren. I'd say Warren with that injury news, maybe.
Yeah, let's grab Warren. I could certainly see his ADP creeping up a little bit there. So we got Henry, Amon Ra, and Warren. Do any of your coworkers there mess around on the dog app, or is this something you've kept a secret?
Yeah, it's a secret. Some friends from Michigan. One of my friends that I kind of go back and forth with him quite a bit, but I don't know anybody that plays Underdog in New Mexico, so I might be the only one.
Well, I think that sounds like a great opportunity. You got to hit up Underdog, say, hey, let me get this affiliate code, promo code Judd, and you go around and you be the New Mexico evangelist. Where in Mexico did you say you are? New Mexico?
Santa Fe.
Santa Fe. Okay, hang on. We are on the clock here. We got our tight end, Genty, Brees Hall, Waddle, Javante, Tet.
I like Genty.
All right, let's do it. We'll do Genty opposite Warren there. A little mini correlation in that Vegas and Indianapolis there.
And then where's Jones going this week at quarterback?
Jones, that he is mostly getting undrafted. He is the QB7, but ADP at 34.2. People are kind of, I'd say he's going to probably fall like a little less than where like Mahomes did last week at 50%. He'll probably be in like the 40 to 30% range.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, you can certainly do dimes. But with Warren, you can play him unstacked as well.
I was surprised Genty's going that low after last week.
Yeah. I think maybe still just a little skepticism of, is the Colts defense being better than the Bears? But yeah, I think it's a decent price there. I like this. You're going to become the Walter White, but instead of meth, it's battle royale drafts that he's getting people hooked on.
Very close to Albuquerque for sure.
Yep. All right, we are back on the clock. Waddle, wide receiver, or a quarterback we want to scroll to. Anything jump out to you?
I say we scroll a little bit at wide receiver.
Yeah, let's do it. Jacoby, Olave, Godwin, Devontae, Keenan.
I'm still trying to wait on Ladd. I drafted him too much in season long. I think I might go in one more time.
Let's do it. We'll grab Ladd McConkey. I think he once I do my write up here after this show, I have a feeling Ladd is gonna be on it here. I'm liking all these tags on this. I am the one who scrolls. It's a great riff there. And I guess that means I get to be your Jesse Plinkman. So yeah, I think this is all coming together. All right, who's going to be the quarterback on this squad? Henry, Genty, Amon-Ra, Ladd, and Tyler Warren. And Goff will be here, but you can go any direction.
Man, should we take Daniels? Because he's going to rise, don't you think?
Yes, Dan. I'm certainly good with naked quarterback, and you get the correlation there opposite Ladd. You want to go there?
Yeah.
Let's do it. I think that's good.
I don't think he should be in the 6th round.
Agreed. So here's this final squad here. Daniels, Henry, Genty, Amon-Ra, Ladd, Tyler Warren. How do you feel about this one? Is it gross enough for you?
Just gross enough. I think so.
Just gross enough. Anything else? Yeah,
Ladd makes it pretty gross.
That's true. Who would have thought, like, if you would have told us all, 6 weeks ago that Ladd would make a team look gross? None of us would have believed you. Any other things you want to shout out here before you head out?
No, come visit New Mexico sometime. It's a great place. Blue skies all the time, as you can see in the background.
Hey, look, I've driven through Santa Fe. When I was in high school, every summer we did a basketball camp at the University of New Mexico in Albuquerque. Mm-hmm. And I have many fond memories of being in Albuquerque during the summer basketball camps. It's a great time. I've been to Taos as well, which was nice.
Yeah, Taos is pretty close to Santa Fe for sure.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, cool. Keep spreading the good word. We need to get more fish in our BR lobby. So if you can go door to door in New Mexico, that'd be great.
Not a good idea in New Mexico.
All right. We'll see you, Judd. All right. Welcoming back to the stage, a familiar guest, Jordan here, banks another spot. Last time you were on, you were selling us on Garmin's and your kids were homesick. Are things going better this time around?
Oh, yeah, man. Kids doing really well now. The entire house got the run through. So I ended up sick that Monday. That was a good time. But yeah, I'm out here hawking venues and Phoenix 8s for $1,000. So if anyone wants 50% off on that, hit me up in Deposit Kingdom.
All right, there you go. Yeah, the offer still stands here for our Garmin salesman. We got the 1617. How you feeling about this slate?
1617. Not as good as I had the last couple of weeks, to be honest. But I've been putting in some early week work, so I'm getting a little bit more comfortable. I say the thing that makes me the most nervous about everything felt super flat to me after the first like 6 picks or so until the last couple days. But now we're feeling good.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that for sure. I would say like as far as like the elite tier, like I feel like there's a tier break after Amon-Ra, and then I feel like there's another little tier break like after Wilson. And then, McBride and Nico kind of stand out to me, but then it's just like so flat from there. So it's going to be a scroller's paradise, I think, in week 5.
That's it. And anybody you're liking in particular this week?
I do really like a lot of the scrolls at wide receiver. I think there's some really strong stuff here with the Chargers wide receivers, Olave, Godwin. I mean, like Godwin, man. He comes back 91% route share, 26% of the targets, like no easing back in, just immediately steps into a huge role. Normally we pay a lot more for that price. So he's one that jumps out to me.
Yeah, I think so too. He was wide receiver 1 through 4 weeks last year.
Yeah,
absolutely crushing it. I think I really like Ibuka, but I don't think that his actual performance has been as good as like the fantasy value that he's brought so far. I'm not just saying that because I bet his under 59.5 yards on Underdog last week. I was watching the app and I was like, oh, nice, I'm winning this parlay. And then all of a sudden, just like X, I'm like, what happened? I look up at red zone and it's him trailing away with whatever 60 something yards.
Yeah.
So that was
yes.
good.
Yeah, I know like 2 things hang on, let's make these picks. Hampton, Barkley, Wilson, Pickens. Who do you want?
I'd go Hampton and Wilson.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, like, I feel like 2 things can be true. Like Ibuka can be an absolute baller. He can be a guy who's going to be a top wide receiver for a long time in the league. And he can also kind of be outperforming right now because touchdowns have really been in his favor, which was kind of the case with Jalen McMillan last year too. And I think Ibuka is way better than McMillan. I don't think that's a controversial thing, but certainly running hot from a touchdown perspective.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to get your perspective on while I was on is I know you don't play like a lot of the battle royales early in the week. Do you not find that to be that much value in like CLB for a lot of these guys that move after the ETR projections? Yeah,
and in the masterclass we had a discussion about it, and basically my thought with it is in the 6-mans. Basically, the CLV that I would care about that I think would actually change the calculus would be if you had a player who is an elite player, like say a round 1 caliber player that moved from like pick 20 to pick 5. And in those instances, now there's all of a sudden people who have 3 or 2 round 1 players on their team. And I don't have that. But what typically happens is even if Jaden Daniels moves up, say Jaden Daniels moves up to pick 15, I still think that's out of like the elite tier of cutoff. And I think the 2v2s of my, 3rd round pick and theirs with Daniels is just like negligible, the difference. So like, I feel like because the 6-man roster spots and like what it means moving up, it takes a very specific instance for me to be worried about CLV in the 6-mans. Now in the 12-mans, entirely different story, but that's just how I feel in the 6-mans.
I've been trying to play CLV and really take a close look early in the weeks and see who I was really liking. So I actually posted this in Badge Bros yesterday, but like two of the guys.
Oh, I saw that. I like that. Yeah.
The 2 of the guys I've been eyeing all week were Waddle and Brees, and I did two drafts already today and saw them going in the teens and not being able to get them in the late 20s anymore. So I don't know. I'm trying to grind out some edge. I want to get some data pulled down on it to actually confirm.
Yeah. Well, because what happens with those guys, right, is you are getting unique combos, right? If you're pairing those with like 2 players or 3 players from the 3, like that combo, but the ownership won't be unique, right? Like Waddle and those guys are still going to be drafted in near 100% of contests. So that's kind of the thing where, you're getting the unique combos, but it's not like a huge ownership advantage.
Right, so who we got on the board here? Oh, I'd be happy to have Nico fall to us.
Yeah, Nico would be sweet. No, this drafter grabs him. Igbuka, Scatabo, Fields, Bowers, Hurts. You could do Fields with Wilson or an unstack. What do you want to do?
What's the what's the total running backs we have left?
What do you mean?
You're getting thin. Yeah, I would go Scatabo here.
All right, let's do Scatabo here.
Drop after that. Pretty much no one I want to draft other than taking some late shots on Montgomery, but I'm not really sure. You draft 150 teams. How many Montgomery teams do you really want? Is kind of what I'm trying this week.
Exactly. All right, we're back on the clock. Igbuka, Fields, Bowers, Hurts, Ferguson, Waddle, Javonte, Tet.
I'd go Waddle here. I think
I like it.
Even fallen this far.
I agree. I think he will. I haven't looked to see where ETR has him yet, but I assume he's going to be on the rise. So we'll have two more picks here. We go Hampton, Scatabo. We're trying to recreate last week where you needed the two rookie running backs to ship. You needed Genty and Hampton. This week it'll be Hampton and Scatabo. We get Garrett Wilson versus that leaky Cowboy secondary. Waddle with no Tyreek. Good foundation here.
I picked up 86 last week in the main BR on 35 drafts. I couldn't believe I hadn't drafted the number one team. I had 5 out of the top 6. My 5 out of my top 6 exposures were all the guys you needed. I just didn't get one comboed with Amon-Ra. And I'm sure I had the chance to draft it too. I just didn't. I probably wanted to get more unique. I didn't think it was going to be unique, and I probably scrolled instead.
Yeah. But that's still a solid finish. If you can get those top hundreds there, that can certainly keep the bankroll afloat until you can get a top 10.
Yeah, I'm actually in Kansas City, but I haven't done a single dog bowl yet this year.
Okay.
It gave me some extra bankroll to be able to fire off a couple of those a week and not feel too badly.
Now, does it make it less attractive that the live final is where you are, or does it make it more attractive because logistically with kids it would be easier to pull off?
Logistically with kids would definitely make it easier. But I don't know. I think it's cool. Everyone's going to come to Kansas City. It's pretty cool place here. Sure we'll get a lot of haters, and losers. I
haven't seen much. I mean, I've seen a few jokes about Kansas City in December. It's not the thing what I don't mind if you just go into it like with what you're expecting. It's when expectations are different. Like we went to Dallas last year and it was pouring the first, and you're just like, shit. It's when you're expecting something. Like if you go into Kansas City expecting it to be cold, then it is what it is.
Yeah, it's going to be freezing for sure. I think it was 0 degrees, -5 degrees Fahrenheit last December, like 30th, 31st or whatever. So it'll get pretty chilly.
All right, we're on the clock here. Quarterback and tight end left: Daniels, Laporta, Herbert, Waller, Jones, Lamar, Kyler, Goddard.
I've been pushing a lot of. I want to push a lot of Kyler this week. I say we go Kyler. I think he's going to get under projected, partly because I think they're going to pass more.
Let's do it. We'll grab Kyler, and then who do you like at tight end here?
I'll let you choose. Ertz or Laporta. Do you want to scroll, or do you want to go with the more chalky guy?
Let's scroll. We'll go Ertz opposite Omari and Hampton here. There we go. Kyler Murray, Omari and Hampton, Cam Scatabo, Garrett Wilson, Jalen Waddle, Zach Ertz. Yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah, keep those. I like that post in the Discord. I just scrolled up to find it there. Yeah, those are. I think those are helpful, especially for people doing the 12 persons earlier. So yeah, keep those thoughts coming.
Yeah, I've thought about maybe kicking around some BR articles and trying to do some Substack stuff. So if I find the time to do that, I might write some stuff up. Right now, I'm really just trying to get some data pulled for BRs that have already happened this year and do some CLB analysis and some combination analysis to see what I can make of that. Maybe if I come up with something good, I'll ping you and you can toss it in the master.
For sure, man. I'd love to see that. So yeah, keep me posted. It was great having you on stream again. Great batch of drafters today on the Bash. If you guys didn't get on stage, like I said, do these every Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Just become a YouTube member. Drop that hashtag in the chat. We'll spin the wheel. pretty good odds to get on. I think we did 4 or 5 guests today. There was like 20, 21 entries in there. So your week will come, or sometimes it'll come twice in the case of Jordan here. Jordan pieces out. I am going to peace out as well. Going to go work on the scrolls here for the week 6 slate. If you guys are YouTube members or if you are masterclass subs, you can get access to those. Mentioned this on Monday stream, but back-to-back weeks with Underdog Masterclass subs, shipping the 50K. And we also right now, if you guys just want to check out the swap course, we've made that completely free. So I will drop that link here. Let me pull that up on screen real quickly, just so you guys can see it here. The entire scroll part here, or sorry, scroll part, swaps course, we made that free. You just got to fill this out and you'll get access to it. So I'll drop this in the chat if you guys want to poke around more on the course before taking the full plunge. Definitely take advantage of that. Otherwise, I will be back tomorrow for the 3 DFS shows: Block Party with JM, Bully the Sims with Uticow, and Off and On the Clock with the Badge Bros. Can't wait. Enjoy your Thursday. Enjoy Thursday night football. Don't forget, Mac Jones is only 1K on FanDuel. I don't know if you heard. All right. We'll see you guys next time on The Bash. Peace.